It was January 15th, 2009. The day was bone-chilling in New York City, just another ordinary Thursday. People bustled through LaGuardia Airport with coffees in hand, business suits brushing shoulders with families carrying strollers. No one knew that in just a few minutes, history was about to be written in the skies above Manhattan. Introduce U.S. Airways Flight 1549 and Airbus A320. 155 souls on board, 150 passengers, and 5 crew. Paint the scene vividly. Describe the boarding process, children excited about flying, a businessman making last-minute phone calls, a newlywed couple heading home, a man of calm demeanor with 40 years of flying experience, a former U.S. Air Force fighter pilot, known for his discipline, leadership, and love for safety. His co-pilot, First Officer Jeffrey Skiles, starting his first flight on the Airbus A320 after training. Cabin crew, Donna Dent, Doreen Welsh, and Sheila Dale, experienced, cheerful, unaware they'd soon become heroes too. 3:25 p.m., Flight 1549 pushes back from the gate. 3:26 p.m. The tower clears the flight for takeoff. The aircraft lifts gracefully into the sky over Queens. Passengers relax. A father distracts his daughter with cartoons. A woman closes her eyes for a nap. A young man checks his watch, thinking of his meeting in Charlotte. Everything feels normal. Just 2 minutes later, climbing through 2,800 feet over the Bronx. Sound cue, sudden thuds, flapping chaos, then silence. A flock of Canadian geese slams into the aircraft. Both engines explode with violent bangs. Then, eerie silence. Inside the cockpit, alarms blare. The smell of burning fills the air. Sully and Skiles exchange a glance. They both know. Sully's voice, "This is bad, Skiles. We've lost thrust in both engines." The passengers feel a sickening drop. Drinks spill. Some gasp. A mother clutches her baby tighter. Confusion spreads. Some think it's turbulence, but others see the fear in the flight attendant's eyes. Air traffic control, ATC, scrambles. U.S. Airways 1549. Do you want to try LaGuardia? Sully, calm but firm, unable. They offer Teterboro Airport in New Jersey. Sully checks his altitude and airspeed. He realizes they will never make it. The cockpit falls into a tense silence. Skiles works the checklist frantically, trying engine restart procedures. But nothing works. Sully makes the call. "We're going to be in the Hudson." Cabin crew springs into action. "Brace! Brace! Heads down! Stay down!" they shout. Some passengers pray aloud. Others cry silently. Phones are clutched. Last texts are sent. "I love you." One woman later recalls hearing nothing but her own heartbeat. A man thinks of his son's baseball game he might never attend. Sully, hand steady, focuses. His decades of training converge into this one impossible moment. 3:31 p.m., just 3 minutes after the bird strike. The Airbus descends gracefully over the George Washington Bridge, missing it by less than 900 feet. Spectators on the ground look up, horrified, seeing a powerless jet gliding silently. Then, impact. The plane slams into the Hudson River at 140 knots. Water sprays high like a tidal wave. The fuselage shakes violently. Inside, passengers scream, then silence again. Unbelievably, the plane floats. Water rushes in through cracks. The icy Hudson, just 2 degrees Celsius, numbs the skin instantly. Passengers scramble to exits. Life rafts inflate. Some climb onto the wings, balancing desperately. Imagine the sight. 155 people stranded on a floating jetliner in the middle of a frozen river. New York's skyline towering behind them. Nearby ferries rush in. Captains steer toward the sinking plane without hesitation. Rescue workers pull shivering passengers to safety, wrapping them in blankets. Within 24 minutes, all 155 are safe, not a single life lost. The world erupts with headlines: Miracle on the Hudson. Sully is hailed as a hero, though he humbly credits teamwork. Investigations prove it. If Sully had tried to return to an airport, the plane would have crashed into the city. His decision saved every life on board. Passengers reunite with families, many forming lifelong bonds. Some say it changed their perspective on gratitude, on second chances. Sully later testifies in Congress, writes a book, and even has his story turned into a Hollywood film. The Miracle on the Hudson is more than just a story of aviation. It is a story of calm in chaos, leadership under pressure, and the resilience of the human spirit. On that cold January day, the skies above New York reminded us that even in the darkest moments, hope can float and miracles can happen. Thank you.